You ready for the season? You and the team ready for the season to start in 3 days?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're working to really just be ready for the start, be ready for whatever's thrown at us. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of eyes on this team this year. We got a lot of guys throughout the trades and stuff. I mean, I got a lot of high hopes for the team. Come in, work day in, day out. We're building chemistry day in, day out too. Having fun, playing basketball, getting better together, and really just getting ready to take on anybody who's in our face throughout the season.
How does the team feel, and how is the mood different at this point this year than it was 3 days before the opener last year?
I would say it's about the same. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody's itching to get that first game out the way, get those butterflies out. If we got guys that got butterflies, I'm pretty sure Johnny's ready to go. He's been working, he's been progressing as a point guard throughout, the days that we've started training camp and stuff throughout the preseason. So we've had a lot of stretches to where we've shown like growth and a lot of progress to where we want to be throughout the season. And something for sure that, I'm ready for is just to go out and play ball. That's the main thing.
Roster now being finalized, what are the specifics that you want to see from the team headed into Wednesday?
Really just us, being that one defensive team that don't nobody want to see throughout the year. Being vocal, being there for each other, being on the string defensively, rotating defensively, scrambling, guys guarding 1 through 5, guarding on the perimeter, guarding in the paint, protecting the basket, so on and so forth. Being that one defensive team that's going to make a lot of noise throughout the year. We're progressively getting to it. We're making steps to get in that position day in, day out. We worked on that today, and I'm pretty sure we're going to work on it, so on and so forth throughout the season too.
Outside of defensive rebounding, what is going to be something else that you are focused in on going into the season from the preseason games?
Really just, the level of physicality, raising that up night in, night out, because there's going to be big guys, there are going to be guys that don't, attack the basket, defensive rebounding wise, but day in, day out, this is the level of physicality. Really coming out ready to just, bang with guys in the post, bang with guys on the perimeter, so on and so forth, because you always got to be ready. Guys are going to come out and they're going to go at us at 110%. We got to do the same thing.
What stands out to you about the Pacers?
About the Pacers?
Yeah.
They're a very versatile team. They got bigs that can shoot it. Of course, very good defensive rebounding team, I'm pretty sure, because of the length that they have. And just, pretty dynamic guards that they have on that team, too. We got to be aware of everything because they can shoot it, they can defensive rebound, they can get on the glass. They have a lot of athletic guys, too, attack guys off the perimeter, and they can get guys in foul trouble, too. So there's a lot of things that I would say that I see.
Gafford, you coming to this season, what were things you worked on that you're hoping to show this year during this 82-game stretch?
Really just showing poise whenever I have the ball in my hand, being a little bit more comfortable, being a little bit more confident whenever I have the ball in my hand, and just slowing down the game for myself in general. There's times where I've kind of going too fast on the floor, and one thing for sure, I wanted to be better at that because that'll help me out to where I can help out the team too.
And what do you think is the underrated aspect of this team right now?
Underrated aspect is just the energy level. We come out, we ready to play night in, night out, and some people may say that we don't have the energy level that we need, but in my opinion, I feel like we do. So.
Wes said, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry to have you go like this. Under what circumstances are you and the Fives allowed to go after an offensive rebound?
We have leeway to go pretty much any time. If we're in a position to where we can go for an offensive rebound, we go for it. If we feel like we don't, we get back on defense to make sure we don't get no easy transition buckets that we've kind of let happen throughout the preseason. So it's kind of like a bit 50-50 with that one.
Wes said he wanted the team to prepare more efficiently this year. What have you noticed different in that regard?
Really just guys being on the floor working on their game, getting shots up. Of course, we've had, there's times last year where we had bad shooting nights. We didn't have, the repetition I would say that we needed, so guys got in the gym. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. Just getting guys on the floor, getting the shots up that they need, going game speed, getting those shots up, and just really just getting the feeling and the flow of the game to where we can translate that over to the actual game, to where to help us out throughout the season.
If at all, do you look at what other analysts, reporters' expectations for the team will be? Like, how often do you see where people predict the Wizards will finish in the East?
I'm about to say I really don't even be seeing anything, if we're being honest. It's a lot of people that say it's going to be the same as last year and the year before and stuff like that, but I really just don't pay attention to it because I know we come in and we work our tails off to be able to get to the position to where we want to be. So it's just on us in that situation. So when it comes to that, I really don't even just look into it.
Is stuff like that a motivator, an additional motivator?
Of course, yeah. Whenever I see it, I really don't kind of like retaliate off of it. You can't give anybody a reaction, that they want, for sure. Because if you react the wrong way, you got an article written up on you, basically. So I really just kind of like, take a step back, let people have their opinions, and I use it as fuel, basically.
What did you guys not do right defensively last year that maybe you can do differently this year?
Well, of course, in my opinion, it was just a communication level. We kind of failed in aspects in that area, and I feel like it was just like a lack of effort. Night in, night out, we showed effort. There was games we didn't, and then, there was a stretch that we did, and there was a stretch that we didn't. It was just kind of like basically an unbalanced scale. So if we can figure out ways to be able to be consistent with that, that's something that's going to help us out a lot defensively throughout the year.
How did you learn the news, and what was your reaction?
Oh, yes, I came in, worked out, and Tommy came and told me the news. First of all, I was just grateful, blessing from God just to be part of this league right now. So it's still sinking in. So I'm just trying to take it day by day and just keep getting better.
What's it been like just to get to this point? I mean, grinding the way that you have.
It's a dream come true. There's still more work to do, but the grind's definitely paying off. Just transitioning from college to being in the G League last year, now having this opportunity, it's just showing that the work was worth it, and it's paying off.
From a basketball standpoint, what do you bring to the team that maybe you think put you over the edge?
Just a guy that's just can do a lot of things. I think my main focus here is just going to be defensively. Just try to come in and just muck things up, make things a little messy. Just make the right play on offense, whether that's shooting the ball, making an extra pass, cutting, screening. Just whatever I got to do to help on both ends.
How do you feel like you leveled up your game year over year?
Just improving my shooting. This year I spent a lot of time on my body, just trying to slim down and just get stronger. And still making improvements that way as well. But just shooting, just getting faster, understanding the game, watching more film, and just trying to get better overall.
We talked about it last year a lot, making lemonade. How did you make lemonade to make this opportunity?
Just kept my head down, kept grinding. I know last year, just being in the G League, you see a lot of guys get called up, and my name didn't get called, so I just, just kept my head down, just keep grinding, just waiting on my opportunity, and it came.
How much did the go-go, that opportunity, prepare you for this moment right now as well?
A lot. The go-go did a great job last year, just developing me, understanding the Wizards offense, and just understanding the game as how the way the NBA flow system as well.
And then for Wizards fans who are not familiar with your game, how would you describe it?
Say a dog on both sides of the ball. I do all the little things, the hustle plays, don't mind guarding, able to make open shots, just doing anything I can do to help the team win.
Who's your first call?
Besides my agent, because he called me, but I called Mom.
Yeah.
First call was Mom's.
What was that conversation like?
It was good. She was actually with basically my whole family when I called. They had like a little church get-together. So my mom, dad, mom kind of cried a little bit. So that's a good moment, touch moment. So felt good.
Jordan, how does it feel to officially be part of the St. Louis Wizards connection with Larry Hughes, Bradley Beal, and now you?
I feel great. I feel great, especially those names that you just mentioned. Just feel good to be a part of them. So
with you coming from the G League, have you talked to 𝗙𝗢𝗖𝗓 at all about his grind to get to the league with his starting in the G League?
Actually, I came out here a little early to work out and things like that. And the first person that actually took me under his wing, his wing this year was 𝗙𝗢𝗓. So just going over his house, hanging out with him, just talking to him. I know his experience. Started off over there with Houston G League team. So I know his background story. He just told me just keep my head down, just keep grinding. So he's definitely in my corner right now.
What did you pull from the experience of going up to the league last year?
Just the pace, just seeing how everybody move, the bodies, the little, just how everybody make the right play. And everybody do the little things, and guys make shots at this level. So just seeing just how everybody is, watching guys work out before the game, watching Bradley Beal work out in here, just seeing the little things, the details, just picking up anything I can.
When did you think that playing in the NBA was possible for you?
Honestly, say back in AAU, when I was playing with Bradley Beal team, with St. Louis Eagles, probably my 16th year. We had a good team. Started getting a lot of recognition, started getting a lot of college offers. So I was like, this thing it's kind of possible. So right then and there, I just kept my head down and started grinding.
And did you interact with Brad back then at all?
Oh yeah, for sure. Brad's a big brother. I've been knowing Brad 7th grade, 6th grade. So yeah, Brad was in my corner. When you see him on the media, we didn't have media back then, but he was still there with us back in the day at AAU. So
Were you in any of those huddles where he was kind of pretty honest with you?
See, the guys these days, they getting the easy version, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it was a lot way worse, a lot more hard, so. But no, I got a lot of them. Still getting them, Yep.
But you appreciate them over time?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Everything you say to them kids is real. I heard it before and it's real, so.
How do the players and coaches touch on how competitive training camp has been? Just wanted to get your takeaway on that.
We've been really competitive. I mean, you guys in here, you see it, you hear it, you hear everybody talking trash, going back and forth. Guys hitting the ground, diving on floors in practice, so that just shows that everybody's trying to compete, make each other better.
And then also Jordan Shackle as well. Just your thoughts on him getting the 2-win.
That's my dog. Just last year, I seen him get it last year. That was somebody I was in the gym with every day, grinding. And when this time came, I think I probably was one of the first ones to text him, congratulations. Same thing happened yesterday. He blew my phone up, texted me congratulations. So that's my brother.